I don't think of a way to start this video. Been a while since I've done a list like this. Look, video games are some of the best things on this earth. Some of them have become big worldwide icons, but then something comes along in the game and boom, your life is terrible. So today I'm counting down my top 5 video game frustrations. The same rules are here, one per franchise and only games I played. But there's another rule. To be on here, it must take place later in the game, because then I wouldn't classify it as a frustration, just a bad start. So I'm not going to include the Roxas prologue from Kingdom Hearts 2, because it's at the very start of the game. With that said, let's begin with this raging. Now, a weird choice for this list would be number 5, as it comes from a series that isn't home to any frustrating moments. In the Professor Layton series, you can't die. The only way you can fail is if you don't know how to answer a puzzle, and let me tell you, failing at a puzzle stinks. Why is that? Well, it's because how much work was put into that puzzle. You see, some of the puzzles in this series are really hard and require lots of thought, so when it turns out all that work was for nothing, it can be really annoying. Not only that, but you have limited continues, but for the first 2 times you fail at a puzzle, the game will take away some picker rats, which are the currency of the game. Oh, no! Sly Cooper Thieves in Time. I have to say, guys, this is a weird game to me. It's not bad, far from it, but it just feels different to me. But I'll explain why I think that in a future time. Now, Thieves in Time does a lot of things right and a lot of things wrong. Like the final boss and the fact that I only have the Vita version, which has the camera that you need to press on the touchscreen instead of pressing the R3 button. Those things just really bother me, but Thieves in Time has something else that really ticks me off. It's oh my gosh, these loading times take forever. These darn things take well over a minute to load. And the bad thing about it is that there's not much to load, yeah. So why does it take this long? I mean, gosh. Battle for Bikini Bottom. Oh my gosh, I love you so much. If you were a human, I would marry you and have little DVDs. I'm sorry, that was gross. Yeah, it's no secret that I love BFBB with all my heart, but no game is perfect, except for this one. But even a game as awesome and spectacular as this one has problems. And my biggest problem is not Roboplankton Bradley, it's the Kelp Caves. This place is not a platforming section, which has been present throughout the game. No, it's instead a puzzle-solving area that can be described in 2 words. Long and boring. Boring. That's the main word here. This entire place is the reason puzzle games aren't my thing, except for Professor Layton. When I think I solved the puzzle, it turns out that I didn't, and I have to backtrack to another side of the place. Backtracking is present here, and it can be really annoying. This just ruined all the fun that BFBB had, except it didn't, because BFBB is really awesome! I really tried, guys. I really tried, but there's just no leaving it off this list. It has ticked off gamers for decades now, and I had to go through that misery myself. It's the blue shell? No! It's not just the blue shell. It's all the rubber band power-ups from Mario Kart. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Rubber Band AI is a game mechanic where an NPC or other player uses a power-up or a move that makes you stay in one position and will exploit that to their advantage, and it can be really annoying. And it's even worse in Mario Kart, as that person who attacked you could get in first place. Being in first place in Mario Kart is basically a death wish. The biggest examples are the lightning bolt and the infamous blue shell. The lesson here is that if you play a Mario Kart game and wind up in first place, you better know what you're doing. Otherwise, this will happen.
What the heck?
Number 1 is an entire character that's a frustration. When I first started playing this game last year, I knew he was bad, but I didn't expect him to be this bad. Everyone hates him and so do I. Alright, here he is.
Hold on, Froggy, I'm coming.
No. So much no.
This character. This freaking character. Big the Cat is my biggest video game frustration for many reasons. First off, let's start with his personality. This big nincompoop is like Patrick if he had fur and was 10 times more stupid. Not only that, but the main goal is catching a frog that has more importance to the story than he does. The frog ate a Chaos Emerald. Why couldn't this part of the game be about him? Frog Simulator 2015. And the way to catch him is by, are you ready for this? Fishing. Fishing? What fun can be found in that? Just fishing? Not only that, but given how broken Sonic Adventure's graphics and gameplay are, you could literally spend minutes worth of trying to catch a freaking frog. Oh, by the way, Pig is so freaking slow. Why does this story even exist? Thank goodness it's short, but that still doesn't make up for it. This is my biggest video game frustration and it deserves it so much. Also, thank goodness for Gamma Story for being the best story in the game.
I'm the pop this kid, and please don't let Big B in any more Sonic game.